All right. Well, welcome. Great to be practicing with you today. And let's get started. When you're ready, let's start as we always do. By simply lying back, closing your eyes, and breathing. Consciously slowing down, making that choice. Not trying to let the body rest here while the mind plans the future, but choosing to be right here, consciously with that slowing down of the body, with that softening. In the stillness, you're able to become aware of your breath. Just feeling it, not trying to change it. Just feeling that natural rhythm. Just noticing the depth of it. Noticing the variations within it. Some breaths are deeper than others. Some exhales maybe feel more complete than others. There's no right or wrong to it. Just feel the breath. Because in feeling the breath you're feeling right now, you're feeling each moment as it passes, which in turn helps put you right here, anchors you in the moment. We all have that habit of multitasking, trying to get more done. But here, as we start the practice, we want that singular focus. Right here, right now. Take just a few more breaths, just a few more moments out of the day. And your next inhale is a nice deep full inhale. You fill the belly, fill the chest, and as you're ready, you release the breath, drawing your knees, and you wrap your arms around your shins, hugging your thighs against your abdomen. And you gently rock from side to side. That sense of movement, the shifting of the body. Then back to center, hands behind your knees as you rock from the tailbone to the shoulder blades. Finding that rhythm of your breath, the body moving with it. And the next inhale draws you up to sitting. You sit tall. The back of the neck is long, the eyes remain closed. You take a moment. Then inhale as you rise up. Tadasana. You find your balance. The feet are firm, shoulders are back. You close your eyes if they've opened. And palms together at your heart. And inhale, you take the arms up, lengthen. And exhale as you fold forward over your legs. You get the hands to the floor and inhale, right foot steps back, low lunge. Left foot back, plank pose, top of push-up. And exhale as you lower towards the floor. Inhale forward for your back bend. And exhale, pressing the hips back and up. Down dog. Just settle in. Taking any movement you like. Then inhale, right foot forward, low lunge. Left foot forward, folding over your legs. And inhale as you rise, reaching for the ceiling. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, take the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, left foot steps back, low lunge. Right foot back, plank pose, top of a push-up. And exhale as you lower towards the floor. Inhaling into your back bend. Exhaling down dog. Inhale, left foot forward. Exhale, right foot forward. Inhale, rising, reaching. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, right foot back. Left foot back. Exhale as you lower. Inhale. And exhale. Down dog. Inhale, right foot forward. Exhale, left foot forward. Inhale, rise and reach. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, take it. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left foot back. Right foot back. Exhale as you lower. Inhale and exhale. You find your rhythm. Letting your breath guide the way. Inhale, left foot. Exhale, right foot. Inhale, rising. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, right. Left. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right foot. Exhale, left foot. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands to your heart. Last one. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left. Right. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Nice firm pressure into those palms. Pressing your hips back and up. Inhale, lift. Exhale, right. Inhale, rising. Exhale, hands to your heart. And you relax the arms, you close your eyes if they're open. Tadasana. Bringing your big toes close, the heels apart. Bend the knees as you drop your hips and sweep your arms gently. And sit as low as you like. The tailbone draws down, the torso lifts up. Feeling grounded. Feeling balanced in those feet. Then exhale, you fold forward. You catch hold of whatever you got, your toes, your ankles, your shins. Catching hold of something as you draw the torso down. Tailbone tilting towards the ceiling. The head hangs heavy. Inhale, rising up halfway. Exhale, plant the hands. When you float or step back. Down dog or vinyasa. Then exhale the right foot forward. Warrior two. The front knees bending as close to 9 degrees as you like. The hips and chest are open to that left edge of your mat. And breathe. Just full inhales. Complete exhales. Inhale, straightening out that right leg for triangle pose. The right arm reaches forward as you hinge over. Right hand lands down, left arm reaches up to start. We're going to bring that left bicep next to the left ear for extended side triangle. Reaching long through that left side of the torso. But keeping that right armpit away from your right hip. So instead of feeling like you're arcing the torso, you feel like both sides of your spine are lengthening. A sense of traction, reaching through the crown of the head. Then inhale, rising back up. You're gonna bring your hands to your hips as those left toes turn in, so that your hips square with the top edge of the mat. Preparing for pyramid. Keeping that long stance, legs active on your next exhale. You fold forward over that right thigh. You can release the hands to the shin, the foot. Maybe they make their way to the floor. If your hands are comfortable on the floor, think about walking them towards the top edge of the mat. Trying to draw your upper arms in line with your ears. So you feel a nice long continuous line from your waistline all the way through those fingers. And exhale, bending into the right knee. Plant the hands as you step back. Down dog or vinyasa. Then exhale, the left foot steps forward. Right heel spins in as you rise up. Warrior two. And straightening out that front leg. You reach forward, triangle pose. Left hand lands down, right arm reaches up. And bring that right arm next to your right ear. Extended side triangle. Nice full breaths. That sense of length here, that sense of expansion. And inhale as you rise up. You bring your hands to your hips. The right toes turn in so you can square your hips with the top edge of the mat. But keep that long stance from foot to foot. And then on an exhale, you fold forward over that left thigh. And your hands land wherever is comfortable. Maybe walking those hands forward if they're on the floor. Nice, strong, grounded stance with those legs. The feet are actively pressing down and out. Then exhale, bending into that front knee as you plant your hands and you step back. Down dog or vinyasa. Inhale, the right leg lifts. And exhale, you step the foot forward. High lunge. Settling in. Feeling the hips opening as that right thigh draws forward. And that left thigh pulls back. And palms together, thumbs to your heart. You're going to take a big step, drawing that left knee forward. I'm going to stand tall on your right leg. Preparing for tree. That left thigh rolls open. You place that left foot at the right ankle, right calf, or high on the inner right thigh. And maybe taking the arms up overhead. You can play with your hand positioning up top. You can take your gaze towards the ceiling. What do you think about turning it into weeping willow? Bring that left forearm to that left thigh. as that right arm reaches long overhead. Then inhale back to center. Exhale, hands to your heart. And you place that left foot on the floor. Tadasana. Relaxing your arms, taking a breath. Then inhale the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale halfway. Exhale, plant the hands, float or step. Down dog or vinyasa. Inhale the left leg. And exhale, you step the foot forward. High lunge. Let your eyes soften. Holding steady in the stance. Nice full breaths as those hips open up. Giving that long line from the back of that left knee to the front of the right. And palms together, thumbs to your heart. You take that big step, drawing that right knee forward as you stand tall on your left leg. And that right thigh rolls open. And you place the right foot at the ankle, calf or high on the inner thigh. Setting up tree pose. As your base is set, you then add the arms. Taking them up, changing the hand position, looking up. We'll bring that right forearm to the right thigh as that left arm reaches overhead for weeping willow. Inhale back to center. Hands to your heart. And you place that right foot on the floor. Tadasana. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale halfway. Exhale, plant the hands, float or step. And exhale, the right foot steps forward. We're going into side angles. So right hand on the floor inside the right foot. Left heel spins in, and on inhale, you sweep that left arm up to the ceiling. Rolling the torso over. Maybe wrapping that left arm behind your back for your bar. Catching the inner thigh or catching hands. Nice deep breaths across the upper chest. Feel the rib cage opening up here. And exhale, left hand to the floor. You're going to lower that left knee, uncurl the toes, then sink in your hips as the torso and arms sweep up for a crescent lunge. Draw your hips towards that right heel. The arms are lifting the torso up and back. And again, work those deep breaths into the torso. opening the rib cage, opening the upper chest. And exhale, hands to the floor, framing that right foot. You're going to send that right leg straight back behind you, hovering it over the floor. So it's about parallel with the ground. And that left arm reaches straight out in front for sunbird. And you reach long through that right heel and those left fingertips. The abdominal wall draws in so it feels like you're trying to arc your spine towards the ceiling. Give me that nice long cross-lateral stretch. Then exhale, release the hand and knee. You curl the toes. Down dog or vinyasa. And exhale, the left foot steps forward. Left hand inside the left foot. Right heel spins in. And inhales, you sweep that right side open. Side angle. Wrapping that right arm for your bind if you like. Breathing deep. And exhale, hands to the floor. Right knee lowers, toes uncurl. The hips sink as the torso and arms sweep up. Crescent lunge. And exhale, release the hands. Framing that left foot. And then sending that left leg straight back behind you, parallel with the floor. And the right arm reaches forward. Sunbird. Finding that balance, that coordination. Keeping the back lifted in that length from heel to fingers. And exhale, release the hand and foot. Curl the toes. Down dog or vinyasa. And inhale the right leg. And exhale, you step the foot forward. You're going to drift your weight into it as that left leg lifts up behind you. Standing splits. The hands can walk forward. Maybe they walk back. You press down into that right leg as you reach that left heel for the ceiling. And nice and smooth from here, you're going to start to draw that left knee towards your nose as you lift your torso up, hands to your heart. I'm going to stand tall on that right leg, with that left knee lifted. From here, we're going into eagle pose. So the right knee bends, that left thigh crosses over top. Left toes can touch down, they can hover, or they tuck. Once your base is set, bring the arms out in front, left elbow underneath the right. Cross the elbows, twist you tie the forearms. Letting your hips sit as those elbows lift. Then inhale, rising up. Untie as you place that left foot on the floor. Tadasana. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale halfway. Exhale, plant the hands. Down dog or vinyasa. Inhale the left leg. And exhale, stepping the foot forward. And drifting into it as you lift that right leg up behind you. Standing splits. Then preparing for that transition. Nice and smooth. The right knee draws towards your nose. Your hands come to your heart as you rise up, standing on that left leg. And the left knee bends. The right thigh crosses over top. Right toes touch down, hover, or tuck. The hips sit, and you take the arms out in front. Right elbow underneath the left. Twisty tie those forearms. Elbows lifted, hips sitting. Perfect. Inhale, untying yourself. Placing that right foot on the floor. Tadasana. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, down dog or vinyasa. Then exhale, the right foot steps forward. You're going to lower that left knee, uncurl the toes. Your hip shift back so that right leg can straighten out for Hanumanasana. The right leg is straight, the right toes are lifted. You fold forward over that right thigh, or you start to slide that right heel forward, looking towards your full splits. Go ahead and start to draw that right foot back if you slid it out. And from here, we're going to make our way to sitting down. So you're going to sweep that left heel over towards that right edge of the mat as you sit your hips down behind that left foot. And just adjust that left leg so it's comfortable as we work into modified heron. So you want to be able to sit tall, both sit bones firmly grounded to the floor. Then bend that right knee and interlace your fingers behind that right thigh. Keeping the torso tall, collarbone broad, you straighten out that right leg. And starting to walk your hands towards that right heel. And as you like, you start to draw that right leg towards the body. Keep your torso tall. The key with heron pose is as we start to build that tension, we start to often let the torso fold forward, bringing our forehead towards that knee or shin. We want to keep the torso anchored. Bring the leg to you. Feeling your upper torso work. That tension building on the hamstrings. Perfect. And exhale, you release the leg. Then lean back as you lift the feet. Navasana. And we're going 2 by 2. So we start with knees bent, torso tall, sternum lifted. And cross your ankles. Either hug the shins in or hands outside the hips to lift. And you come back up. Knees are bent or you straighten the legs, catching your big toes. And crossing your ankles, and this time rolling forward as you step back. Down dog or vinyasa. And exhale the left foot forward. Lower the right knee and curl the toes. Shift the hips back, straightening out that left leg. Ananasana. You fold forward, working that deep stretch of those 3 muscles that make up the hamstring group. We start to slide that left heel forward, which gives you that nice stretch to those 3 hamstring muscles still. But as the hips shift forward, you start to move that right thigh into extension. Give you a stretch to your hip flexors on that right leg as well. Good, then drawing that left foot back if you slid it out. Now right heel sweeps over towards the left edge of the mat. And you just shift your hips back to sitting down behind that right foot. You take your time and adjust that right leg so it's comfortable and you feel like you're sitting nice and tall, nice and balanced. Then bend that left knee, interlace the fingers behind the left thigh, and you start by just straightening out that left leg. Then walking your hands towards the left heel, and maybe starting to draw that leg towards you. Good, releasing the lip, and lean back and lift both legs, Navasana. This time the knees are either bent or straight, and your arms are parallel to the floor. And cross and hug, or cross and lift. And you come back out. Knees are bent, straight. Grab your big toes, straighten the legs, or upward facing forward fold. You catch your heels. Try and tuck those forearms behind your calves as best you can. And then you straighten those legs out. And exhale, you release. Cross the ankles and roll forward. Down dog or vinyasa. Then exhale, lowering the knees to the floor. And you come to standing on your shins. Setting up for camel. Shoulders over hips, over knees. Tops of the feet firmly pressing down. With the hands against the low back to start. Then you just roll your sternum towards the ceiling. If you like to release your hands to the feet of the floor, feel free to go as deep as you like. But you open through the front of the body. And inhale, rising up. Relax your arms, take a breath. And once again, start with the hands against the low back. And you roll the torso up and over. Nice long line from your waistline to your belly button, to your sternum, to your throat. Inhale, rising up. Relax the arms, take a breath. Third and final one. On an inhale, you go up and over. And work it as long as you like, finding your way to child's pose whenever you're done. When you're done, you just rest those hips to your heels, the torso on the thighs, forehead to the floor. Tucking yourself in. Then inhale, rising up. You sit over to the side of your feet, and you bring the legs out in front. Paschimottanasana. The legs are straight, the feet are flexed. The arms reach up, and exhale, you fold forward. You catch hold of whatever you got, your feet, your ankles, your shins. Then you bow your head, close your eyes, and you lead with your heart. The center of your chest. And inhale, reaching out as you rise up. You sweep the arms around in front, parallel to the floor. And on your next exhale, you lower yourself down onto your back. And lie flat. Once down, you take a breath. I'm preparing for 3 rounds of back bends. The knees bend, the feet are flat. The arms are alongside the body for bridge, or hands above the shoulders for upward facing bow. And on your next inhale, you press down into your feet to lift the hips, low back, middle back, upper back if you like. And exhale, lowering down. Nice full breath. And inhale, pressing down to go up once again. And exhale, relax. Third and final one. On an inhale, you press down to go up. Come down whenever you're ready. Once you're down, you just draw your knees into your chest. You wrap your arms around your shins. Nice tight squeeze. Then taking the arms alongside the body, palms flat, legs go straight up. You hang out there or shoulder stand. Taking the toes towards the floor beyond your head. Once the hips lift, you bend your elbows, hands against your back, and you send the legs up. A few more breaths if you want any variations. Move the toes, roll the ankles. Send the legs wide, scissor apart. Lotus, a twist. Candle pose, whatever feels good. Just playing with your legs suspended in air. And if you're in shoulder stand, you come back to center. And you take the toes towards the floor beyond your head for plow. Hips are high, low back's open. Release the hands, fingers pointing forward. And nice and smooth, you unravel. We all come to lying flat on our backs. The arms alongside the body preparing for fish. You press into your hands and elbows to lift the head and torso. Arc the spine, roll the shoulders back. And release the crowned head towards the floor. Exhale, lowering down. You draw your knees into your chest, wrap your arms around your shins. And taking the arms into cactus arms, elbows bent 90 degrees, backs of the hands on the floor. And you release the knees over to left. Back to center. And over to the right. Back to center. And on exhale, you extend the legs out onto the mat, Shavasana, or tuck your hands behind your knees as you catch right up for headstand. If you're doing headstand, you take your time and stay up as long as you like. If you're new to headstand, you just start on your forearms and knees. Then grab opposite elbows. Keep the elbows where they are as you bring the hands out, fingers interlaced, palms are apart. And you place the crown of the head on the floor, cupping the back of your head in your hands. Then curl your toes and lift the knees. As you feel steady, shoulders are active, forearms pressing down. You walk the feet towards the elbows and draw one knee in towards your chest, heel towards your hip, and the other. You find your balance, and then you just take those legs straight up. And stay up as long as you like. Coming down the same way you went up whenever you're done. Slowly begin taking deeper inhales, more active exhales. Gently waking the body back up. You start to wiggle the fingers and toes. You roll the wrists and ankles, arms and legs. And turn the palms flat down onto the ground, gripping the floor as you inhale, grounding yourself. And exhale, you draw your knees into your chest, you wrap your arms around your shins, and you rock over to your right side. You rest there for a moment and see the full potential. And as you're ready on inhale, you slowly rise up to sitting. You come into a comfortable seated posture. The spine is tall, shoulders are back. Chest lifted, heart is open. The back of the neck is long and the eyes remain closed. Then palms together, heart center, thanking yourself and each other for being here. Clear mind, peaceful mind. Peaceful speech, loving speech. Loving heart, clear heart. Namaste. Thank you all so much for joining me and practicing with me. Hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.